What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke Forno, back on a brand new WWE Champions video. We are nearing the conclusion of June's Wild Ones MLC, and with July's month-long contest right around the corner, WWE Champions and the good old folks over at Scopely are doing their best to go out with a bang. So continue to do your daily contest grind. Get that free gear for Legend Powerhouse Sika. I've seen a lot of players as of late pick up Legend Striker Alpha. So kudos to everybody, and I got a very good feeling that a lot of people are going to continue to unlock Alpha as this month-long nears its end. But this is definitely a good look. I don't know, like for many people, this is probably going to be their first MLC Chase champion acquired, let alone possibly this has been the easiest MLC Chase champion to recruit. So I hope that all of you finish out strong with this one. Been a highly favorable month-long contest all the way around, in my opinion. A lot of bugs and glitches and errors that made things, a little rocky, especially with the launch of the Scopely ID. But a lot of good turnarounds too. And we also got a brand new Superstar themed contest getting ready to begin. And it is all about, hands down, one of the most beautiful and most popular waifus in WWE history, Trish Stratus. Solo faction contest, limited time tours, mega superstar loot, plus store and portal offers, all up for grabs. A lot of goodies this time around. Tokens of high star rarity, TP, coins, plus an opportunity at legendary straps, anti-stun. That is insane. Stun immunity straps up for grabs. A 3-star poster of Attitude Era Striker Trish Stratus, Stratusfaction. So if you are missing a Trish requirement, this is going to be a solid opportunity. There's also bonus content and resources that can be picked up if you got the proper required superstars for the limited time tour that's going to be available. But then it gets even better. We're going to also have shots at skill plates as well. Now, there is a very solid chance that this is going to be heavily based upon how much you spend compared to how much you're able to grind, because we only got a handful of content to do with the tours. So ultimately, you're going to get some points for your first loot coin pulled and done, but after that, it's probably going to be clearing it with spending money. So don't be surprised. But I do enjoy when Champions does content and contests like this, where they just pay homage or show respect to different superstars, whether they're legends and fan favorites, or if they're underdogs or underrated characters in history and lore. I like when certain units do get their due, and Trish Stratus is hands down one of those characters that definitely rightfully deserves it. Now, forgive me for saying this too, because I got nothing but love for all waifus. But is it just me, or did they literally make Hall of Fame Showboat Trish far more attractive than Ruthless Aggression, Acrobat, let alone Attitude Era Striker Trish? I don't know. That's just me personally. So y'all let me know who's your favorite face of Trish. I do like that they're doing this. It does remind me of the times I remember in the past when they used to run the many faces of Seth Rollins, where you had an opportunity to pick up Architect Seth, NXT Seth, and the Undisputed Future. So seeing these type of banners are always cool, and they could easily do it. They've done it also with Stone Cold Steve Austin's banner, and when The Rock showed up, or when he does show up again, Memrock being a thing now, one of the best units in the game. We will probably see a banner that features all the Rocks again, let alone Rock's family members. But Trish Stratus is getting some limelight, so go ahead, capitalize, get everything that you can free to play. There's going to be 50 office shards up for grabs here. Now, more than likely, you're probably going to get like 10 here, 10 there, 30 there, or 20 here and 30 there, what so have you. And it's probably going to come behind the required superstar. So just be on the lookout for that. Don't get your hopes up, but I would like to see that they do make it a lot easier for people by simply having those shards for alpha up for grabs as a last node reward instead of behind a bonus superstar requirement. But we'll see how things go. Nonetheless, though, this is out of the way so I can talk about something else, something that's very important to me. And because I love each and every single one of you, I hope that you give me a moment and hear me out. Now, I know that a lot of you are already in great situations with your faction families. I'm not a poacher of any sorts. No, no, no. That's not what I'm here for. What I am here for is to talk to you. Yes, you, the one watching, listening to my immaculate voice, as I discuss the future, your future, our future, when it pertains to Phoenix Rises, y'all. Now, Phoenix Rises, we've had some good times, we've had some bad times. But you should know by now that bad times don't last. But champions do. We're down to 67 members right now. 67 out of 100. But at the same time, the members that are here, my brothers and sisters within this fold, okay? We get down, we get busy. We love to talk, communicate. We always are about the good times and the vibes. We're down to help people who need help, who need assistance. We help each other out when it comes to doing our dailies, healing one another, and just overall, just being human. Having a good environment for people to grow and develop. Nothing but positivity. The negativity, that gets X'd out immediately. No disrespect. Nothing but respect and love. Good vibes here. And I'm simply extending an invitation for you to become a part of these vibes. Let's be realistic. Let's just put it out there in the open, because a lot of us are pretty much going to be on the same page. And if you have a different view, that's what the comment section is for. I like to hear everyone's perspective. But outside of the top echelon, the zenith of factions when it pertains to leaderboard status and position, right? Feud rank, what have you. Every other faction within the game probably deals with the same issues. You got a lot of hard workers, and then you got a lot of freeloaders, dead weight. And you don't want to be mean about it, because we're people. We're humans, A lot of us, at first when I started playing this game, I thought it was going to be a game where it was a bunch of, younger guys and girls playing. Come to find out, there's a lot of older gentlemen and ladies that play this game and enjoy it and have great times, and nonetheless, brings back that fiery spirit of the youth, Get your loins fired up for a new day and opportunity to smash gems and kick ass. But then you also got on the other side, although you have people who are highly optimistic, they're willing to learn, they're checking out all the YouTube videos. Whenever the content creators drop a brand new gameplay video, they're checking things out, they're keeping tabs on the portal, looking up the stats for the superstars, knowing who to use and who not to invest in. You got the others. You got the other players that they talk a good game, but at the end of the day, they're not up to snuff. They know it, but they know it. They fake it until they have to prove it so they can finally make it. And it gets old. And what happens all the time? You get a lot of great players, a lot of good individuals, heavy hitters, people who are willing to commit, do their 1% and tenfold, then some. And then you got the people who do nothing. Always making an excuse as to why they can't participate. Always making an excuse as to why they can't do this or that. But they're always looking for you to heal them. They're always looking for those rewards. They're always saying something last minute about, well, come on, guys. We got to make a push. We got to get these rewards. And then you look at their score and it's like, yo, you're sitting at 0. So what happens? The good players, the insightful players, the hungry players, the motivated players, they leave. They go elsewhere. They've been there for a month or two, maybe a year. And then it becomes the same old song and dance to the point that it's like, you know what? I bring a lot to this place. And even though I like a lot of you here, I can't hold myself back anymore. I have to go elsewhere. And it's highly understandable. And that's exactly what happened to Phoenix Rises. I'm not going to lie to you. What's the point of lying? All right? We had a lot of good people. We've lost some good people. They've gone on to better pastures. But we've still held it down. With 67 members, we're still in the top 100 when it pertains to faction feuds. We still get it done when it comes to contests and content. Yes, the workload gets a little heavier for certain members Because at the end of the day, with lesser members, that means more output to get the job done. But we've done good. We've gone rock steady. But there is an opportunity here for you to become a part of this family, and we build something greater. If we're already holding things down with only 67 members, imagine what it's going to be once we get to 100. So this is to all you players out there who are willing to learn, who love to communicate, love the game, are down to help others, down to have a good time, say hell no to the BS at the door, and just enjoy the game in a solid environment. This is your shot, y'all. This is your shot. And the rules are simple. The rules are easy. And look, there's a reason why this is the way it is. I've seen people when my girl Mima goes to recruit, some people say some real ignorant stuff because of our requirements. But there's a method to the madness, so allow me to explain. Feud minimums. Shout out to the Broski, hands down one of the hardest working leaders, one of the best leaders I've ever came across. Blias for putting this down. The rules are easy. Feud minimum are 1 million. With a cumulative score on the flash feuds. So literally, with a flash feud, that's point blank, period. However you want to go about it, you can do 250K here, 250K there, finish out with 500K. You're safe. But during a normal feud, go for a milli. Point blank. There's no way around it, right? Then when you look at it, when it comes to the blitzes, we do offer the 0.5 blitz minimum. Meaning, hey, even if you're low on tickets at the moment before you're able to raid the prize wall, you can still put in work. Your points will be appreciated. Your members will appreciate you putting up the effort. But ultimately, if and when you get to the opportunity in the place where you can do 1%, do it. Because when everyone's doing 1%, everybody wins. Everyone wins at the end. It makes it easier. Everyone's job gets done quicker because the workload is lighter because everybody is on their P's and Q's and the numbers are here. It's real easy. 10.5K has been normal for 0.5%, and then 20.3K has been for the 1% that we prefer. And obviously, as time goes along, numbers are going to adjust and change. Inflation, y'all, as the game progresses, depending on the requirements for each MLC, they can alter. It's always going to be subject to change. So those are things that will be discussed, obviously, within our Discord server once you become a part of the team. If you give us the opportunity. Another easy clap here. Just do your complete your daily stars completion. It's not that hard to go and just play the game and get your points and make sure to claim them before they reset. Come on, y'all. Just get with the program. Easy clap when it comes to these things. Participation in the MLC. Just grind out the content. When it comes to faction events, do what you can. And then when it comes to showdowns, there's no minimum. But again, if you're going for your notoriety to get over 700, you're going for your showdown coins. You're doing your part. So it shouldn't even be something where you feel like it's a job, because these are things that help everybody win in the end. Additional resources that everyone can benefit from. And like my broski says here, all minimums are just that we prefer much higher. So basically it's this. If you get the 500K, okay, 500K on a feud, what's stopping you from getting $1 million? If you get $1 million on a feud, what's stopping you from aiming for 2 or 3 million? Yes, the opportunity to be lax is there, but the challenge is forever presented for you to go the distance. Because when you go the distance, your fellow teammates are going to go the distance. And when you got that energy going and you got that flowing, you're always going to succeed. Even if you're not ranked number 1 on the leaderboard, like many other great factions that have been blessed with that opportunity, you still walk away a winner. You still walk away carrying the W with your broskies and your siskies because you did your part. And ultimately, that's how you got to look at it. That's how you got to approach it. So even if the minimum is made there, so even if you got things going on the weekend, you got a birthday party going on. You got, maybe there's a vacation, but you got Wi-Fi, and you say, hey, look, Mima, I'm going to be out of town, but where I'm going, there's going to be Wi-Fi. I might not be able to put up $1 million, but I am guaranteeing you I can at least hit 500K. Because when you realize how easy it is to hit 500K in so little time, it's literally an insult to injury that you don't go for the mill. If you understand what I'm saying? Like, yes, the blessing to have a laid back faction is here. But when you look at how easy it is to hit the requirements needed, don't you think it should be more incentive for you to keep going? Because if you already hit so much amount of points in X amount of time, and you still got X amount of time left, you might as well just go ahead and go all in, and then you walk away feeling great. You're also challenging all your fellow family members to go even harder because they're like, oh, yo, Siski just put up this amount. Now I got to come back with it. I can't be the last one here. And next thing you know, you got 100 members with, a million plus score on feuds. And then on top of that, when it comes to blitzes, everyone's listening. Everyone's stockpiling up their resources. They're playing it smart. Maybe the first week you don't do maybe DJN on ZT. Make sure to subscribe to the broski. Maybe the first week of blitzes, right? You don't go hell mode. You just got the MLC free to play champion, and you don't buy the packs in the store. So play to your strengths. Yes, it's going to be more runs doing normal, but I can still knock out my 5%, my 0.5%, my 1%, and I can still have a decent amount of blitz tickets. So once I get enough shirts, I can go ahead and invest in some more blitz tickets, and I didn't take that much of a dent. So even though I grinded out more, I caught a break on the cost, and now I'm able to re-up. And now we just roll on out with the next amount of blitzes. We do what we do. And with everybody doing their part, no one should be reaching 0 blitz tickets. I know a lot of you are tired of me talking, but I just want to be real with y'all. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for a lot of you out there who are hard workers, who love to communicate, and just want a fresh start. You want a place that's welcoming you, that understands that you have a life, you have kids, you have a job, you have family, and we can still dominate, have a good time without the game becoming a job. And that is what is beautiful about Phoenix Rises. It never feels like a job. I won't deny that because we have less members at the moment, the grind and the work part has been a little bit more tedious. But heavy is the head that wears the crown. You got to pay the cost to be the boss, baby. And even with 67 members strong right now, we are dominating. So just imagine when you join, and then, you let your broski know, and then he lets his Siski in onto it, and then we got 100 members solid. Minimum's easy. So easy that it should literally entice you to go harder, just because you should look at it like 500K is a joke. I can do $1 million in sleep. Do it. Don't just say it. Times tens it, man. Times tens it, girl. Join Phoenix Rises, because you know what? This is faux life. We'll continue to rise from the ashes. Doesn't matter how many members we have. But this right now is seeming like on the outside, it's at our lowest point. But this is only the beginning. Because if we're doing this good with what we have right now, once you join, it just becomes even more spectacular. So with that being said, y'all, hey, yo, bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love always and forevermore to each and every single one of you of my beloved #champions fam. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the bad guy at WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0. And until next time, let's chop it up within the comments below. But this is your shot. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to my brother, Blyaz. Reach out to my sister, Mima. This is your opportunity to become a part of something great. 500K overall roster. Because you know what? At the end of the day, yeah, it's great to have a bunch of million plus overall rosters. But look, you can have a million plus roster and put up piss poor scores. And you can have a lower level roster and put in crazy insane work. You can have a million plus roster and your resources are depleted. And you can have a low tier roster and all your resources are in check. This is an opportunity for you to grow, to become a part of something great. If you're someone who's already seasoned and a vet and you're looking for something different, you want to step up to the plate and also not only contribute in ways of helping out with content, but also giving your wisdom. That is appreciative because knowledge is forever the greatest asset to anyone. But Phoenix Rise is here. Phoenix Rise is eternal. So what do you say? 0.5. 1% is easily doable if you got the resources. It's obtainable. It's achievable. So why not go for it? You play smart. You game smart. You always come out on top. At the end of the day, no one else is playing with your account. And you could be losing right now. Maybe you need a little help and guidance there. Phoenix Rises is here. And we got you one way or the other. But I'm telling you now, this is your shot. This is your shot. The door is wide open. We're willing to let you in. All you got to do is have a 500K plus overall roster and simply hit the minimums. Think about this. Again, with flash feuds, minimum 500K for a feud. If you can hit 500K, you can easily get $1 million. 1 million over an entire flash feud, 250K there. Well, if I got 250K, why not go for 500K? You see where I'm going here. It's obtainable. It's doable. It's reasonable. But out of that same respect, because of it being so reasonable, that should be more reason to go in and pay forward. Because everyone else will if you do the same. So until next time, y'all, hit me up. I'll have my contact information on Discord down in the comments below, as well as in the description below. And look forward to seeing y'all join up. Look forward to seeing who shows up. Because it's only up from here. Because as soon as you think you've hit the lowest of lows, that's when your turnaround comes knocking. And we ain't giving up. We're just going to keep on rocking and rolling. We need the numbers, and I know a lot of you need a new home and a new place to spread your wings and fly and be the true champion and king and queen that you are destined to be. And Phoenix Rises is ready to welcome you in with open arms. So until next time, y'all, stay tuned. Peace!